mile 1. Only 2,649 more miles to go. Good morning. I am on the Pacific Crest Trail. Been on the trail for about, about 30-45 minutes. I'm coming up to the second mile marker. I'm here on the PCT. I passed the first mile just a little bit ago, but there's not a lot of people out here. I've seen a couple people, section hikers out, or people out doing just little shakedowns before their hike starts, but it's pretty lonely. And so I got dropped off. Oh, we made it to the southern terminus near the wall at about 9:30 or so. And so I set out around 10 o'clock. And so it's not too bad. The grade's been pretty mild, as I expected, but also the temperature is not too bad. It is probably in the 80s if I was to guess at the moment, but I plan on just pushing myself forward. I'm hoping to do 10 to 11 miles, nothing too extreme here at the beginning. Like I've said in previous videos, I do plan on taking it easy here at the beginning, at least until I get my trail legs. I do expect some long water carries. I was talking to some people who I registered with. They're at the southern terminus, and they said there's a part coming up where I will have a 15-mile water carry. And so I'm not really looking forward to that, but that's what I signed up for. And so I knew what I was getting myself into. My dog was pretty sad this morning when I got dropped off. She didn't understand what was going on. She wanted to hike with me. I let her hike probably about a quarter mile with me or so, and then she took off, and so with my ride. But like I said, I'm gonna keep on keeping on, pushing miles, at least 10 to 11 today, if I can make it that far, and enjoy the scenery, to enjoy the Pacific Crest Trail. So with all that said, I will talk to you soon from the trail. Good evening. It is almost 5:30. I just made it here to camp. I've hiked 11.4 miles today, and so I'm just camped right here on the side of a mountain. It's near the top, and so it is an official campsite, but I'm hoping I won't get a bunch of wind tonight, because that's what happens when you camp on top of a mountain. There's potential wind. So hopefully it won't be too bad, but I plan on just setting up my tent, finish getting ready for bed, make me something to eat, and then hit the sack. It's been a long day. I had a good day. It's been beautiful out here. Most of the trail has been views non-stop. I can't say that there's been a bad view since I started hiking the PCT, but I'm only 11 miles in, so I got a lot more miles to go. So with all that said, I will talk to you tomorrow from the trail.
Good morning. Just woke up a little bit ago. I've probably been up about 30 minutes, just kind of laying here. watching the sunrise from my tent. It is a little after 6 now. Made me some breakfast, laying here, getting ready to get up and get things set up. However, I had a disaster this morning. As I was making my coffee, I knocked it over and spilled it all over the ground. It was very sad, a very sad moment for my life. It wasn't too much of a disaster, though. I do have more coffee, as you saw in my cup. So I will be able to get myself up out of bed this morning. But I am looking at another 7 miles to my next water source. So I should be good, though. I got like 3 liters left, and so that'll last me quite a while. I did notice yesterday at the end of the day, I'm starting to get a couple hot spots on my feet, and I don't know if that's caused by the new insoles. I bought some new insoles before I left, and put them in my shoes, because the last backpacking trip I was on, I noticed the arches of my feet were a little sore, and so I got me some super feet, put them in, and I noticed yesterday, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm getting a couple hot spots. So I'm going to throw some Leuko tape on my big toes, and hopefully that will prevent any blisters from forming, because I do not want blisters, especially this early in the game. But I'm going to get myself up and pack up in a moment and hit the trail. So with all that said, I will talk to you soon.
On the road again. I am currently on a short road walk. I'm walking a dirt road. I'm about 3 miles in for the day. I'm working toward a Oak Shores malt shop that was approximately 7 miles from camp. So that's my next water supply. And if I'm lucky, I'll get some ice cream. And so that sounds pretty good on a warm day. It is probably in the high 70s, low 80s if I was to guess. But everything's going good. I'm pushing miles. I feel good. My feet aren't bothering me with those hot spots. I think the Leuko tape is helping for now. And so I'm hoping that will be the end of that problem. And then the rest of the time will be smooth sailing. So with all that said, I will talk to you soon, hopefully from the malt shop. Oh, thank God for trail angels. Good evening. Made it here to camp. I am camped here, next to a lake, and so it's pretty cool. Went to the malt shop this afternoon, as you saw, and got me an ice cream and a Coca-Cola, and now I'm just hanging out here at camp. Met some other thru-hikers. It's really the first time I've gotten to talk to some other thru-hikers. I've met a few on trail yesterday, but I didn't see anyone today until I got here. And so Only did a 7-mile day. It was a really short day, but man, I was uphill almost the whole way. And so, but I am here at Lake Morena, something like that, I think it's called. But I'm just gonna hang up, spend the night, hang up in a moment and just go to sleep. And so I may talk a little bit, make me something to eat, but after that, it's shut-eye. And so with all that said, I'll talk to you in the morning. Good night.
Oh, see, you ran him off. You scared him.
Good morning. It is March 4th. I am on the trail. It's about 8:30 or so. I just left camp. I plan on pushing, about 8 to 10 miles today, not too far. There's 2 water sources, one at 4 miles and one at 6. And so I'm gonna at least make it to the last water source and then start looking for camp. But it's a beautiful day. It's about in the high 70s at the moment. And so I had a good time at camp last night. Got to meet several other thru-hikers. And so depending on their speed, I may be seeing them quite a bit along the trail. But I'm just taking my time. I got some chafing going on. Just hopefully that's not too much info, and so I administered to that this morning and hoping it doesn't get any worse. I got about 2 more days to make it to Mount Laguna, I think it's called, and I'm gonna rent a room and be able to resupply and shower and hopefully clean clothes if they have washers and dryers. I'm not sure if they do or not, but I'm hoping to get close enough to the Lake Laguna to do a Nero tomorrow or so. And so, but other than that, things are going peachy keen. And so I look forward to seeing what's ahead of me. There's quite a bit of uphill today. I'm on a flat at the moment, so it's not too bad. It hasn't started yet, but woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. There was a rooster going crazy, followed by a bunch of turkeys, as you saw in the video. But I'm gonna just keep pushing on, try to do as many miles as I can. I don't have as much weight today. I only have 2 liters with me, 2.5. And so I figured since 4 miles there's water, I don't have to load up on water. But with all that said, I'll talk to you again soon from the trail.
to know how to cast a fly rod to fly fish. Starting off, you don't. Like, just.
Good evening. It is about 5:45. I just got here to camp. We are camped just right off side of a highway. I'm set up next to a stream. I got to soak my feet, which felt amazing. Hiked just a little over 10 miles today. I'm heading towards, as stated before, I'm heading towards Mount Laguna, which is about 12 miles from here. However, I'm considering just doing 10 miles. There's a camping spot right before you get into the Mount Laguna recreation area, and just doing a Nero the next day, which means instead of taking a complete day off from hiking there at Mount Laguna Lodge, I can just hike a couple miles and save a night, and so cut down on expenses. But that's kind of what's rolling around in my head at the moment. I'm just gonna hang out. I'm hiking with 5 other thru hikers. We've been hiking with one another most of the day, not all day, but most of the day today, which has been a good change of pace, having some company along the journey. So, but I'm going to finish making my food and get something in my tummy, just because I haven't eaten much today and I need to get something down. So, but the rest of the night's just gonna be easy at night. I'm gonna take it easy, maybe talk a little bit, but for the most part, I'm gonna get some sleep. So with all that said, I will talk to you in the morning.